Setting the stage. Las Vegas was set to host another unforgettable night of MMA at UFC 313. Excitement ran high at T-Mobile Arena, with fans hoping to see surprise upsets, highlight reel finishes, and maybe even a glimpse of the sport's next legend. Rumors swirled of Alexander Volkanovski and Diego Lopez appearing together, suggesting a looming clash for the vacant featherweight title at UFC 314. Meanwhile, Robbie Lawler's Hall of Fame induction electrified longtime followers, who remembered his epic brawls and warrior spirit. But beneath the buzz, a hint of unease crept through the arena. Those who've watched the UFC long enough know that major events sometimes bring unexpected twists, and this one would more than deliver. Before the first fight even kicked off, an unsettling rumor about ESPN's pay-per-view broadcast began circulating, foreshadowing a night of both triumph and turmoil. The ESPN streaming chaos. Trouble quickly surfaced when Frankie Edgar and Gilbert Burns took to social media, complaining that ESPN Plus had charged them more than once without granting access to the live stream. Brendan Schaub added that the system was completely down for many users. Suddenly, watch parties screeched to a halt, and angry fans bombarded social media with refund demands. Some speculated ESPN's servers buckled under a last-minute rush of buyers. Others accused the network of neglecting technical upgrades despite past failures. Either way, thousands of viewers stared at error messages while the fights rolled on in Vegas. A growing chorus wondered whether the UFC should consider a backup plan for future pay-per-views. The disarray overshadowed early bouts, raising questions about how a global sports leader could stumble so badly on its biggest stage. Early fireworks. On the main card, Mauricio Rufy makes a statement. Inside the Octagon, Mauricio Rufy faced King Green, a battle many expected to be closely contested. Green had vowed to finish Rufy by the second round, but that prediction disintegrated almost instantly. Rufy unleashed a wheel kick in the opening minutes, landing squarely on Green's temple and dropping him cold. The arena erupted in disbelief. Social media clips went viral, highlighting Rufy's pinpoint timing. Henry Cejudo underscored the importance of always keeping your guard up, while Stefan Struve hailed the knockout as one of the year's best. Green admitted he'd slipped defensively and promised to rebound stronger. Rufy, seizing the moment, used his post-fight mic time to call out a bigger name, sparking immediate conversations about his next step. Even amid the ESPN debacle, highlights of that knockout spread like wildfire, exemplifying why MMA fans live for these sudden, game-changing finish. Amanda Lamos vs. Ison Lucendo. Judging controversies and rankings. Debates. After the intensity of Rufy's knockout, Amanda Lamos and Ison Lucendo brought a more methodical showdown. Lamos aimed to control the fight with her striking, while Lucendo blended crisp combos with timely takedown attempts. The bout went the distance, and the judges unanimously sided with Lamos. Immediately, however, observers questioned the scoring. Angela Hill, who's been on the losing end of tight decisions, criticized the UFC's ranking system, pointing out she'd beaten opponents who had bested Lucendo. Critics asked whether Lamos's bursts of power had overshadowed Lucendo's steadier output. The debate reignited MMA's long-standing call for clearer judging criteria. Still, Lamos walked away victorious, and Lucendo accepted defeat, though she hinted she'd love another crack at Lamos under fairer circumstances. Ignacio Bahamandez's shocking submission and Jalen Turner's surprise. Exit by now. Fans were primed for more showstoppers, but few expected the biggest twist to come from a submission. Ignacio Bahamandez and Jalen Turner were both known for their stand-up. Early on, Turner landed a body kick that rattled Bahamandez, looking dangerously close to a finish. Then a sudden scramble on the ground led to a perfectly executed triangle choke by Bahamandez, forcing Turner to tap in round one. The crowd roared, stunned by Bahamandez's display of grappling skill. Analysts called him a dark horse, predicting nightmares for anyone who underestimates him on the mat. But the real shock followed moments later. Jalen Turner, visibly emotional, announced his retirement. Fans and media scrambled for answers. Was it injuries, personal issues, or burnout? Turner insisted he'd considered this step since UFC 300, and for now, he was stepping away. Bahamondes, meanwhile, solidified himself as a rising star whose versatility could propel him to top 10 matchups very soon. Co-main event: Warfare, Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev. Justin Gaethje's name alone promises a firefight, and Rafael Fiziev stepped in on short notice to meet him. Early in round 1, Fiziev's crisp punching and counters had many viewers scoring it in his favor. Gaethje's corner, sensing urgency, reminded him he was already trailing. True to form, Gaethje stormed back in rounds 2 and 3, pressuring Fiziev with leg kicks and body shots that seemed to sap Fiziev's stamina. In the end, Gaethje scored a unanimous decision victory, breathing new life into his title aspirations. Fiziev's short camp left fans wondering what might have been had he enjoyed a full training cycle. Gaethje shrugged off the speculation, focusing on the fact that a win is a win. Social media lit up with talk of a Gaethje-Poirier rematch or another shot at Charles Oliveira. Whatever comes next, Gaethje remains one of the division's most thrilling contenders. The controversial main event: Magomed Ankalaev versus Alex Pereira. All eyes turned to the headliner pitting Magomed Ankalaev against Alex Pereira for the vacant light heavyweight belt. Pereira's striking power is legendary, while Ankalaev's grinding wrestling approach has broken many big-name adversaries. Across 5 rounds, Ankalaev pressed Pereira to the fence, hunting takedowns and controlling the cage. Pereira, though, stuffed many attempts and landed enough shots to sway some viewers. When the final horn sounded, judges awarded Ankalaev a unanimous decision. A wave of disagreement erupted online. Fighters like Kenny Florian and Ariel Helwani argued Pereira's defensive work and impactful strikes deserved the nod. Others pointed to Ankalaev's cage pressure as the clear difference. Jamal Hill dismissed the uproar, mocking fans who thought they understood the fight better than the judges. Still, the controversy was undeniable, prompting calls for a rematch, or at least a fresh look at how bouts are scored. A web of controversies, rumors, and future speculation. The drama didn't end with the final bell. Dana White appeared tense while reviewing scorecards backstage, fueling rumors that the promotion was frustrated by yet another judging debacle. Conspiracy theorists claimed ESPN's pay-per-view meltdown conveniently overshadowed a contested main event decision. Meanwhile, doping rumors whispered through online channels, though no concrete evidence emerged. Alexander Volkanovski and Diego Lopez, overshadowed by the chaos, continued gearing up for their rumored featherweight battle at UFC 314. Fans wondered if the UFC would finally address perennial problems: streaming failures, inconsistent judging, and now doping accusations. History suggests the promotion might weather these storms, capitalizing on the added drama to drive future events. By evening's end, UFC 313 delivered on thrills and unpredictability, but perhaps not in the ways anyone foresaw. Mauricio Rufy rocketed into stardom with a jaw-dropping knockout. Ignacio Bahamondes showcased a multifaceted skill set. Justin Gaethje reclaimed his contender status, and Magomed Ankalaev donned the light heavyweight crown amid swirling doubts.